What if you had no way of keeping score? What if you don't know what the score means?
Dad, are we there yet?
Not yet.
But Dad, where are we then?
We're getting closer.
I starving.
Just a little longer.
Honey, do you know where we are?
We got to go back. Dad!
Do you really know where you are? Meet a company that does, where everyone knows what is vitally important and focuses totally on it, where everyone knows the score. Younger Brothers Construction builds 400 homes a month in the fast-growing Phoenix, Arizona market. Meet CEO Jim Younger III. He has built this company from the ground up. Jim is a descendant of the famous Wild West outlaw, Cole Younger, of the Jesse James gang. Although it was a good company, this construction powerhouse was not yet a great company. CFO Barbara Margolis remembers.
At one point, we were in one of our meetings, and the discussion came up, well, we are a good company. We've achieved these various things. We've grown. But really, we're a good company, but how do we get to great?
In order to get to great, they decided to find and focus on a few things that would make all the difference.
What it would take to build a house on time and right the first time. Really, when we started, we were very, very disjointed. If you asked anybody what they thought the goals were, you'd get almost a different answer from everybody. Sometimes the things we work on are just low leverage things, and we're fixing symptoms, not fixing the real problem. And there's lots and lots of symptoms. Identifying the goals was a process of elimination. It was also a process of prioritization.
We talked about and developed an overarching goal, something that we could all get behind, a common goal for all companies, which was faster, better, cheaper.
But was it enough to simply challenge everyone to do things faster, better, and cheaper? They needed measures that would give meaning to this overarching goal so that each person on the construction site, in the yard or in the headquarters building, knew exactly what that goal meant for them.
We needed a better methodology to really pay attention to what we were doing. I think back then, the way that we measured things was financially. We just looked at the financial statements. And we depended a lot on gut feel on how the customers were feeling and how our employees were feeling about things.
Like any business, Younger Brothers was already overflowing with measures of all kinds. In fact, they were measuring everything that moves.
Safety numbers, quality numbers.
Customer satisfaction.
Operations within the shop.
P&L numbers.
Employee satisfaction, employee engagement.
But which measures truly mattered?
We did not have a handle on everything that we should have a handle on. We didn't know what things were affecting us financially.
We've always tracked ourselves against the way we bid. And as long as we were successful with the bids and successful with the financial statements, it must have been working.
After many rounds of discussion with people from all levels of the company, Younger Brothers boiled down their key measurements onto a single one-page graphic of a steering wheel with colorful gauges, showing each employee if they're on track or off target. It's called the dashboard.
We've all looked at Excel spreadsheets and spent a lot of energy trying to figure out what they really said. A dashboard's real simple. You're just looking at two gauges, two needles. Green's good, yellow's okay, and red's not too good. We don't want to be in the red. So we made a real visual. People could look at these, deciphering where we were at. Real easy to look at this at a glance and figured immediately, and know immediately where we had issues, and know where we're doing really well. So you didn't have to dig through 100 reports to get the information.
Younger Brothers people never take their eyes off the dashboard. Every key success measure is in one place, visible to everyone and changing constantly. Workers even go so far as to keep copies of the dashboard on the visors of their trucks. The impact of this focus has been significant.
It made us start focusing on lead indicators more than lag indicators. Financial statement, comes a month after the fact. It's way too late to make a change, to fix something then. A lean indicator, looking at specific behaviors. For example, we go out to the job site and we evaluate safety behaviors. People wearing their hard hats, or they're wearing their safety glasses. We have these lean indicators that are going to give us a good idea that something is going awry out there before it's really gone bad and people have gotten hurt. That's the difference. He's seen a huge change in safety behavior.
We looked at accounts receivable collection, and there was an average of like 21 days between the time we could bill and the time we actually billed, and we've gotten that down to 7 days. So that means the money's coming in a lot quicker. But it's not something we ever watched before. You know, we just started taking this measurement, and it was like, oh, wow, there's really an opportunity here.
The dashboard enables everyone at Younger Brothers to see the impact they are making on the business. For example, when people work extra quickly, they see the scores change.
The data is wide open to everyone. The way it's tracked, they can see exactly, the graphs show how much product they put out, how much time it took them to do it. They know where they stand, they understand how their achievement brings achievement for the company.
And in this ongoing success, how critical is the dashboard? What results has it produced?
There wasn't a single thing that we did last year that we focused on that we didn't see some kind of improvement.
Big improvement.
In the last 2 years, we have one twisted knee. And from the shop standpoint, that's the only time loss accident we've had.
In 1 year, the company increased productivity nearly 7%. On a scale of 0 to 5, employee satisfaction rose to 4.8. Job site safety rose 19%, and labor costs dropped by over $1 million, saving nearly 26,000 worker hours, enough to frame an additional 130 homes.
The more we get into this, the more we realize how much work we have to do to get there. But that was the whole plan, is to become a better company, become better at what we do, and do it intentionally.
So, what's on your dashboard?